Hey there everyone, happy Wednesday. I just watched Katie's video about space. Space! Man, space, you guys. Personally, I think it's time that we all admitted something that we all already know to be true. Space is scary. Space is very, very, very scary. Space is expletively scary. And I think part of what makes space so scary is its size. Space is very, very big. There's a lot of it. For instance, the sun is roughly 93 million miles from Earth on average, which roughly translates to being 8 light minutes away. The light hitting you from the sun is actually 8 minutes old. We will never actually know what is going on the sun as it's happening. All the information that we have about the sun is 8 minutes old. If you want some more information about the sun, Charlie McDonald made an awesome, very informative video, link in the info box. If this is Earth, Jupiter is about the size of a basketball. You're gonna have to use your imagination. I don't own a basketball. So this is Earth, Jupiter is a basketball. The sun, in comparison, would be about the size of one of those giant inflatable hamster human exercise balls. I don't have one of those either. Actually, it's probably a little bit bigger, but that's the size comparison. It's kind of amazing. 7 billion people on one little planet, and then everything else is so much bigger than us. It's a little mind-boggling. It's a little frightening. But that's just our solar system. The Milky Way galaxy that our solar system is a part of, 110,000 light years across. I just want to clarify, a light year is the distance that it takes a light to travel in 1 year. So if light travels at about 300 million meters per second, think about how far it can travel in a year. So the Milky Way galaxy is roughly 110,000 light years across and contains between 200 and 400 billion stars and about as many planets, though only 10 billion or so orbit in the habitable zone of their parent stars like we do. So you thought 7 billion people on a planet was a big deal? Try multiplying 7 billion people times the 10 billion potentially habitable planets in the galaxy. I'm not going to do that math because that's a lot of math and I'm a liberal arts student and we're tiny in comparison to our own sun, which then itself is a baby in comparison to the rest of the universe. Our galaxy, the Milky Way galaxy, is part of a little club of galaxies that, in combination with some other little galaxy cliques, makes up a whole crew called the Virgo supercluster. There's at least 100 galaxy groups and clusters in this local supercluster, which is one of millions in the observable universe. You go contemplate your existence for a little while. I'm going to stay here and have an existential crisis, okay? Not only is space big and frightening, it is trying to kill you at all times. Space has no oxygen. It is a vacuum, so we can't breathe in space. It's also freezing, so you would die very quickly if you did not have any sort of protection. Things in space move at an incredible velocity. The Earth itself is moving a little over 1,000 miles per hour. At the same time that we're rotating like that, we are also spinning around the sun at 67,000 miles per hour. So we are moving very, very quickly through space. Also things moving around us. There's the moon, and then there's other planets moving, and then there's comets and things that are moving at ridiculous speeds. And it all could collide at any second and we would all die. Also, there's cosmic radiation, black holes, all kinds of things. Space, Mother Nature in general, if you ask me, is trying to kill us. Also, in case you didn't know, the sun is going to explode in about 5 billion years. Just in case you want to pencil that in. Space is big and it's gorgeous and frightening. It's so frightening. And if you don't know about space, you should go learn a little bit about space. Like, I'm not a science person. I'm not a math person, but space is just so amazing. I don't really understand why people would not want to explore that. Like, space is awesome. Space is scary, but space is awesome. So go contemplate space for a little while. Go contemplate you and your place in space. And I'm really sorry if it causes a crisis. I really am, because I understand. But it is really and truly something we all need to think about now and again. So thank you so much for watching. Tune in next week. We'll have new videos. I don't know what the theme is, so I can't spoil it for you because I don't know. Hannah, I will see you on Friday.